What's up, guys? Welcome to NMDTV Canes all day. If you're rocking with you, then you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. We are here to talk about Keyshawn Smith entering the transfer portal. And are you surprised? Because I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? I know there's nobody here surprised that Keyshawn Smith, wide receiver, has entered the transfer portal. I will say this, and you may be surprised by me saying this, but I honestly believe Miami lost a good player. Good wide receiver, a guy who I think he can go into the transfer portal. He'll get picked up, and I believe he will make an impact for another team. For Miami, he showed hands, he showed speed, and showed the ability to return kick. Off the field is where we had the trouble. We had his mom going to Twitter talking about the coaching staff, even bringing up USC when talking about the coaching staff. That wasn't good. Then we have Keyshawn himself liking a tweet that said, "This is coaching," a video of Mike Norvell that said, "This is coaching," and he liked it. And we all know that when you do that, you're just sending a message. I'm leaving. It is what it is, because basically some of the social media stuff was out of pocket. Now that brings Miami to 9 total players that has hit the transfer portal. But let's talk about some players who are staying at Miami. If you would have asked me after the Pitt game, after Pitt blew us out and we finally hit the offseason, if you would have asked me, Grant, what do you think the quarterback room is going to look like next year? I would have said we're going to have a transfer portal quarterback, and Tyler Van Dyke or Jake Garcia will not be a Miami Hurricane. Well, today it's being reported by Kings County. Big shout out to them because they've been put out a lot of good reports that's been coming out by them. So I do want to give them a shout out. Jake Garcia and Tyler Van Dyke both are coming back. They are both coming back. Now, I did the video on Tyler Van Dyke, but Jake Garcia coming back is the newer news. When I did the video on Tyler Van Dyke, I did have people diving into the comment section. They were upset that I criticized Tyler Van Dyke. So I'm here to give you the facts about Tyler Van Dyke. Here are the facts. Tyler Van Dyke had a good end of the year 2 years ago. Came into this season, a lot of hype, Heisman this, first round draft pick this, and he didn't live up to it. And yes, we did have a lot of injuries, but Tyler was struggling from the jump. I believe against Southern Miss, maybe one of those first couple games, he threw like 2 interceptions. The guy struggled. Then when we hit the point where we had people dropping like flies, that's when his play really went to the bottom. I'm saying all this to say, listen, Miami was 5-7 last year. There's not a player on this team that is above criticism. There's not a player on this team that you can sit back and just act like they are a Superman, because listen, we were 5-7. So I'll reiterate what I said in the last video. I believe Mario should go out and get a experienced, mobile quarterback from the transfer portal. But if he does not do that, we are going to ride with Jake Garcia and Tyler Van Dyke. And I do think Tyler Van Dyke, if the offensive line plays well, he's healthy, of course he's going to play better than he did last year. And with him being a second year into this system, yeah, I really expect him to play better. But for those acting like just because Tyler Van Dyke had 4 or 5 good games 2 years ago, he's above being criticized, he ain't. We went 5-7. Jake Garcia is a quarterback that I thought lost his confidence. I like that he's coming back because he's not running from the competition. He says, hey, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to get better. Let's roll. I'll say this about Jake Garcia because I did talk about Tyler Van Dyke's his body language. Anytime the camera panned to Tyler Van Dyke, whether we're winning or losing, the guy had the worst body language ever. But I will say this about Jake Garcia. When he's on the sideline, he's very active in talking to other quarterbacks. Even when Ja'Cory was the starter, Jake Garcia was with him the whole way. And I think that is signs of a player that, although he's not playing, which he did get some snaps last year, but assumably if everybody's healthy, he'll probably be the backup this upcoming season. He's a player who's not just on the bench. He's trying to learn on the bench. He's trying to get better, and that's what you're going to need. Remember, guys, just because as of today, December 1st, these players say they're not entering the transfer portal, don't mean that when something happens, maybe in spring or other quarterbacks come in or this or that, things won't change. But as of right now, it seems as the quarterback room, Tyler Van Dyke, Jake Garcia, Ja'Cory Brown, they're going to go for round 2. Another takeaway from this report is, listen, if Jake Garcia decided to come back and Tyler Van Dyke decided to come back, to me, that says one or two things. One, maybe they like the offense. The offense that you criticize, the offense that I've criticized. Maybe these quarterbacks are saying this offense can do us some good. We can get better in this offense. Let's stay in the paint. Or two, it says, we know Gaddis ass is on his way out. We're about to get somebody else in. So we're going to stay since y'all are saying y'all are getting rid of Gaddis and we're going to get a new system. Time will tell us which one it is. But as of right now, Gaddis is our offensive coordinator. But like I said, time will tell. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out. Peace.